Welcome back to China Business Today. I'm Wei-Jie Lim.
And I'm Kira James. Wei-Jie, we have to talk about the dead bird this week. Arc'teryx, a premium outdoor brand with a considerable contingent of Chinese fans, turned its marketing attempt into a catastrophic brand explosion in the Himalayas.
The detonation was precise and swift. The premium outdoor brand, in partnership with gunpowder artist Cai Guo-Qiang, set off a rising dragon firework display on a ridge at an elevation of roughly 5,500 meters. The public reaction was immediate and furious, effectively labeling the event an epic PR disaster.
No kidding. The core issue here is the direct collision between capital logic and outdoor ethics. This is a brand that built its reputation on the leave no trace philosophy, yet they used one of the world's most fractal ecosystems as a stage for an explosive high-noise spectacle.
Regionally, let's start with the defense. Arc'teryx initially claimed the colored powders were biodegradable materials and met environmental standards, but that claim didn't survive 5 minutes in the court of public opinion.
Exactly. We need to follow the science here, not just follow the money. In the cold, high-altitude environment of the Qinghai Tibet Plateau, microbial activity is minimal. What biodegrades quickly in a temperate zone could take 5 decades to break down here. Applying standard city environmental metrics to this unique ecosystem either shows a profound ignorance or, worse, a stunning arrogance.
And the irony is just brutal. Reports noted that the site had signs posted saying no smoking, yet they were conducting controlled gunpowder explosions. You can buy all the waterproof Gore-Tex gear you want, but it won't protect you when the brand's mind is waterlogged.
The backlash forced local authorities in Xingatsei to step in, launching an investigation that completely undercut the brand's initial claims of compliance.
The company and the artists were forced to issue apologies on September 21st, but they only got dug the hole deeper.
That's where the money trail gets interesting. Many consumers still see Arc'teryx as that hardcore Canadian brand.
But its ownership is firmly rooted in Asia. Arc'teryx is part of Amerisports, which was acquired in 2019 by a consortium led by China's sportswear giant Anta Sports Products Limited.
All right, Anta views Arc'teryx as a high-growth engine, a luxury status symbol for China's burgeoning wealthy class. The capital imperative is maximizing exposure and expanding the store footprint, particularly in the Greater China region, where nearly half of the brand's global retail stores are now located.
Correct. When the goal shifts from protecting the wilderness to generating massive social buzz to attract new luxury consumers, the principles of its heritage, the mountaineers and purists, get sacrificed. The fireworks display wasn't for climbers, it was for the Instagram aesthetic and the quarterly earnings call. It demonstrates that for the ownership group, the natural world is merely a spectacular backdrop for consumption.
The apology backfire.
The final nail in the coffin was the apology itself. Critics spotted a distinct tonal difference between the Chinese and international statements. The global version was notably more explicit in admitting the event was not aligned with Arc'teryx values.
That's the textbook definition of a corporate misstep. It immediately raised accusations that the brand was trying to pass the buck to its local China team while preserving its ethical image in Western markets. In a polarized global consumer environment, that discrepancy is fatal to brand credibility.
It alienated both customer groups. The loyalists felt betrayed, and the Chinese consumers felt patronized. For a high-end brand built on authenticity, the value destruction from this integrity lapse far outweighs any short-term viral exposure they gained.
So we hand it over to our listeners. Considering the brand's ownership change and the environmental rationale, was this Arc'teryx fiasco an act of simple ignorance or a clear sign of capital-driven arrogance?
Let us know what you think. We'll see you next week.
See ya.